This is Atex, and 6 months ago, he watched every one of my videos on my YouTube strategy channel. Then, he applied everything I said in those videos and made his very first YouTube video. It went mega viral, getting 1.3 million views, which is insane for a very first video. So, a few months later, when he reached out to me, I had to interview him about his insane story and his insane growth since then. This is that interview. Right. Right. We are recording. So yeah, I mean, I guess like, how do I intro you? Fuck, this is always hard to do it when you're live. Yeah, I mean, dude, I appreciate you taking the time. I'd love if you could just kind of intro yourself and then kind of let the audience know who you are, what you've done, your story, and then how you kind of found my channel, and then how that may or may not have helped your kind of like one of your YouTube channels, because I thought it was really cool. You left a comment on my channel. I don't know if you can pull that up later. And then you actually did it, which was crazy.
Yeah, so basically, my name is Atik, and by profession, I'm technically an electrical engineer. I did my degree in electrical engineering. I'm not currently doing an engineering job, but I do have the skill set. But basically, I was a game journalist before any YouTube stuff. I was doing game guides like the simple stuff like how to find XYZ sword in Elden Ring or stuff like that. But then the whole Google algorithm update hit, and there were a lot of layoffs, so I stopped doing that, and I looked into freelancing on Upwork. I looked into YouTube script writing because I had done a few scripts before for like some drama channels. And that's when I found out about the whole YouTube automation stuff, and I started writing scripts for people in the body cam niche. Um, there was this guy called Enforced. I wrote some scripts for this guy in the body cam niche, and then there was another guy who is like kind of in the gaming niche, who has this channel. I wrote the scripts for the first few videos, and then the most successful guy that I worked with was Dinzo. Like I wrote this script, the first one, why it sucks to be a commodity dragon, and it absolutely blew up. Like this became like a whole niche. Like this is my, obviously the original document where it went down. We were initially a James Toland clone. We were working, like we were doing Your Life as a Komodo Dragon. But I think even he has a lot of comments like early on saying that James Toland ripoff, James Toland copy. And then
Yep.
I think he changed the whole format to Why It Sucks to Be Born as XYZ, which I think is based off Why It Sucks to Be Hyena or something. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he took
Yep.
inspiration from here. Yeah, so he did that, and then I was looking at all of this and I was like, you know what, let me try something of my own, because clearly I have the skill set in terms of script writing. So I found a niche that wasn't like heavy on editing, and I landed on the body cam niche, which is super saturated. It was kind of a dumb move to do body cam back then, because like everyone was doing it. But luckily, one of my videos did take off. The first one, obviously, like it got limited. I did not know anything about YouTube. But the first one I uploaded, it was why dirty cops get seduced. Oh wait, when dirty cop gets seduced. Like it was an already viral video, and then I was the first one to make like a body cam video, like a commentary video on it. And it did amazing. It did like 2.7 million views, and I was like, okay, maybe YouTube has potential. I should look more into it. And then I did stuff like pretty typical YouTube automation stuff, like doing stuff like the anti-woke niche. I tried doing the whole white background niche that this guy does with the whole white background. Like this was trending back then. I did like I think one or two videos, but it did not work out. And then I was confused because obviously I went from having the first video blow up to nothing working, and almost uploading 11 videos and nothing working. So then I looked more into the whole YouTube thing. I was like, what actually goes behind the scenes? And I found this one guy on Twitter, DVB. He talks a lot about branded channels. He has a tweet, I think on 8th September he made that tweet. I might be wrong with that date, but it was 8th of something. I read that thread like almost 3-4 times. It's like super in depth about how to make branded channels, and why branded is better than YTA. Obviously, that's debatable and all. But that kind of clicked more with me, because with these channels, like Cam, or like channels like these, or channel like the Anti-Vogue, like when you would start immediately, like after 2 weeks, you would notice that there's 10 more channels like those in the space because they're so easy to do. So then I was like, okay, maybe I need to do something more high quality, something with more effort. But I knew that, but I didn't know what to do, right? And that's when I found your channel. Let me pull it up. Um, like you were doing pretty amazing back then. I mean, still are. But back then, I think you had the whole your thumbnail design, your thumbnail style was trending as well. The whole yeah, this
Yep.
one, why every thumbnail looks on YouTube, right? Um, but yeah, everyone was telling me about the whole. Okay, so back then, everyone was like, "Oh, do the Vexian style; it's going to be amazing." And then I would go on YouTube and I would search Vexian. I was like, "Okay, who's Vexian?" And I would just find, like
That's me. Yes,
like there
that's the
wasn't that
old
much.
school. That's like ancient me.
That is ancient, but I was like, okay, where's the Vexian thumbnail? I thought, maybe it would be like a 1 million channel or something. But then I found out, oh, okay, he's a YouTube strategist and he's big on Twitter. And then I started, looking at this channel. And as I knew, your whole thumbnail style was doing amazing. And because you had this channel, your gaming channel, I listened to like every video. Wait, let me actually switch to the channel where I did watch all of these videos on. This one. Went through like every single video, making sure that
Oh my
I'm
god,
picking up
holy.
everything like
You watched it
yeah.
all.
I watched it all, yeah. About thumbnail styles, and I think this was the first video I watched, and I was like, okay, it's this is something interesting. And then I started going through everything, like copying your strategy, or how this strategy makes you XYZ, why 10 of 10s don't matter on YouTube, and your whole thumbnail. And the video that made everything click, where is it? I think it should be YouTube is easy or something. Let me YouTube is easy. Or
I think it's probably one of the more like
oh
recent ones.
yeah, it is the recent ones. Like, why can't I find it? Yeah.
Sort by
Huh.
popular?
Let me turn my popular. Because
Oh,
I
okay.
did
I
look
know.
on Twitter.
I know which one. Okay, so you see that white thumbnail? If you go back to latest, it's that white thumbnail, but it's inverted. It's the same text of like the plus, like so scroll down a little bit. It's the 327,000 views, but it's on a black background. It's that one. YouTube is fucking easy next to the Hermosi thumbnail.
Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So you were talking about this channel, and this is kind of what made it click. I explored the best abandoned games. You were talking about how you just need to find a format, and you can take it to a different niche. I think you took this to like the Call of Duty niche or
Yep.
something, for one of your clients. And I was like, okay, so that's interesting. I just need to find something where I can replace some part of the thumbnail or some part of the title, and I can copy the thumbnail in a certain way and just take it to a different niche, and it could work, right? So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And that's when I left this comment, right? I'm going to do this exact same strategy today, found a format. I'll go into the format as well. I left this comment, and then I left this comment from this channel. This is, what? I actually left this comment because I was trying to warm up this account. I was like, let me just comment something.
That's smart.
So I commented this. Yeah. I commented this to warm up the channel as well, and also to document the whole process. And the format that I landed on was most loved versus most hated. Back then, Pexter was the main guy. Okay, now
Yep.
you'll see a lot more, but Pexter was the main guy who was doing this. I found Pexter through NextLive, the No Immerse's extension. Well, not extension, the software. Yeah, it is amazing for finding niches like this. But yeah, I found him, like, now he's on 50 videos. I found him and he was like on 20 videos. Back then, I found, wait, where, yeah, this was the latest video he had uploaded when I found his channel, right? So everything below this is the data that I had when I was looking into this. So I looked at, yeah, most of us hated Mr. Beast players, I hate streamers, YouTubers. I was like, okay, this format is doing pretty good. This thumbnail style is pretty replicable. And I also noticed the whole Penguin Zeo one, where you take just clips of Charlie and you're destroying evil like influencers, YouTubers, and all that. I took these two formats and then I double checked by obviously searching up most of us most hated. These are kind of recent, but like back then, I think if you look at something like, I think West uploaded a video. I think you upload, like, if you look at Formula One players, most of us most hated Formula One players.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 8 months ago. This is the video. This is the video. Like this is obviously doing amazing, but this is 4 months ago. Like this was afterwards. But this 8 months ago, I saw okay, this guy only had 1.61K subscribers and he got 21K views. I didn't know how many views were good. I was just like, okay, he has 1,000. He's getting 21,000. That's a good ratio. Let me do something else like this. And obviously, if you can do, I think NBA players. Yeah, jump shot. This was also back then as well.
Yep.
He had less subscribers then. So I was like, okay, this definitely works. I'm going to do this format. And coincidentally, back then, the whole Mr. Beast drama with Lunchley and MKBHD with his app, like they were under fire. So, finding the content wasn't hard because it was already trending. So I was like, okay, I need to include Lunchley. I need to include the MKBHD drama. I just need to find two more to fit with the whole thing, with the whole narrative. I looked into products. Pokimane came up like immediately. She had the whole drama with the cookies, so I was like, okay, gotta include her. And then I was thinking of who else to include. I remember back when Markiplier, he released like his OnlyFans, that was
Yep.
extremely like it was memed on, but it was loved. But I was like, okay, I just need to find something opposite of this, so I can include Markiplier, and then obviously Nick Avocado. He had his OnlyFans, included that. Made a script for this. Uh, like the huge script, and like the main thing that I did with the script was I kept the commentary as minimalistic as possible. I pretty much let the influences talk like through their videos, and just time stamping different videos and using the comments to propel the narrative instead of doing my own opinion. And the style clearly worked. I uploaded the first video. Let me go into the analytics of the first video. It was this, and of course, the new channel, it takes time. The first 5 days, I think, were like pretty bad, but it was picking up, and then I think within a month, it had like done crazy numbers.
That's so
Yeah,
insane.
within a month, it had hit 1 million. Um, and I was pretty surprised, and but obviously, like I didn't wait around. I kept uploading. I wanted to have like two different formats going for me in case
Yep.
one failed.
That's
So I did
smart.
the Penguin Zeo format, did the whole evil woman, and then I did another most of us most hated, and then I tried something else with evil scammers, but I think that like just didn't resonate with the audience. Then I went back to most of us most hated. Then I did another Penguin Zeo video. Then I tried something fresh of my own. Again, pretty much kind of using your tactic for this as well. Like I found this video where they had the whole three different characters with text in between each panel, and I just copied this format, took it to this niche. It did pretty decent. It's almost at 300K. But yeah, kept doing that, and again I did another. This was actually a scammers video. It did not do good, but then like this just proves that maybe this is not something for my audience. And also there was kind of a gap in between as well, because I don't do YouTube full time. I just did this as like kind of like an experiment,
You should definitely
to
do YouTube
see
full
like
time.
I definitely should. I am considering it after everything. But yeah, I uploaded. This was actually outsourced as well, so probably not going to be outsourcing because clearly doing stuff on my own works. But yeah, that is pretty much what I did. Just took the strategy, took the framework of coming up with ideas, made a solid video, solid script, solid editing, decent thumbnails. Obviously, I did not do the thumbnails. I just outsourced that because, you see, you outsource these, and now even ChatGPT can make them. But yeah, did that, and it took off. So like if you have decent content, like your script is good, your editing is pretty decent, all you need is just a good ideation framework, which is pretty much what I was missing. Which where did your channel go? Did I close your channel?
Oh
Okay.
no, maybe.
Which is what I was missing. Yeah. Um, coming up with good ideas here,
Oh,
about coming up with good ideas.
you're cutting out.
Framework.
We had a whole like hour call before this, and now you're cutting out. That's so funny.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're
I
back.
think it might be. Have I opened too many? I'm back. Okay, yeah. Basically, yeah, I was just saying that you just need, like, if you have good content, if you know how to make a good script, good thumbnail, good video, you just need good ideas. And literally, this is the framework of making good ideas. And definitely, obviously, I recommend, first learning how to make good content and then applying this, and you will literally blow up. Yeah, that is pretty much what I did. And this is what happened.
That's fire. That's fire. I have a few questions. You don't have to reveal
Yeah.
anything. First of all, not even a question, it's a statement. I said it earlier, but you definitely should become a full time YouTuber, or like work in like the faceless world, like branded channels in some way, shape, or form. And maybe after this call, me and you can we can sit down and work out some details because I think I'd like to start a channel with you, some way, shape, or form. Whether it be like some of the stuff we talked about earlier, some of the stuff that you've shown, or maybe some stuff that we can cook up. That's one. But number two, yeah, I'd love to know, what is kind of next for you. Like you've had like, you've got all this experience. Like you're good at writing, you understand like the production pipelines, you understand how to come up with good ideas, which is like a really hard thing to teach. I know because we're teaching some like I've tried teaching strategy to people before, and it's some people get it, some people don't, and sometimes it takes time. But yeah, I mean, I want to know like what is kind of the future for you? Like what are you going to be looking to doing on YouTube? Don't reveal like whatever niche you're in, but anything exciting kind of around the corner. And any like advice for like people that are like kind of just starting out that's like I guess like more actionable?
Yeah. So what am I doing? First of all, obviously, like, this is kind of like kind of almost like a personal channel because it's like a play on my name as well. So I am definitely going to be working a bit more on this. I'm probably going to be now in the whole revival stage because I have not uploaded in a while. The last video flopped. Kind of similar to like how you're going to be maybe reviving your couch co-op channel. I'm going to be
Maybe.
doing something similar. Yeah, maybe. Floating on this channel a bit more, trying to get this going again because definitely like this niche, it's like it's not. I wouldn't say it's evergreen, but like there's always something coming up. That there's always enough content to upload something. So definitely be trying this, and like I was like throughout this call, I just noticed like just playing around with YouTube, I ended up doing 20K in total, like 10K from this channel and 10K for my body cam channel. So it would be interesting to see what would happen if I tried YouTube like properly. Because for this channel, everything besides two videos, like I did everything by myself. Like I was doing the editing on CapCut, I was doing the
Oh
script
wow,
writing, I was
dude, on hard
doing, well,
mode.
not thumbnail, but on hard mode. Yeah, I don't even know how to use Adobe Premiere and stuff. Like I just picked up CapCut because like I think I'd use it for like a few um like shorts or something, or like I made a few like ads or something on it. So I used CapCut. A lot of people didn't even realize I was using CapCut because on my first video, like I was getting comments saying this is so high quality, this must be like some big YouTuber doing some sort of experiment. Which actually, wait, let me show you. Yeah, so you see this first video over here, like it was already uploaded on this channel like way before, like because this was an age channel. And I kept this video up because a lot of people kept commenting and mentioning this video, like this must be a YouTuber doing like some prank or something, or he bought a channel to make a video to show how YouTube is easy or something. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep this video up. I think like till the third video I kept this video up, and after the third one I was like, okay, time to unlist this. So yeah, I used CapCut, did like decent high quality editing, and they did great. And obviously, the ones that I outsourced, they didn't do amazing. So I'm probably going to be making some videos on my own on this channel. And obviously, I am always looking into different formats and stuff on YouTube, and I have found some decent ones. So I'm probably going to try and start another channel, maybe one or two, just to completely prove that the whole framework works. Just going to be following the same framework uh, to just show that like if you have the framework down, you can make it work. So yeah, probably going to be doing that for the next few months. As for the advice for beginners, I would say the first thing is just learn how to make good videos. Like you don't even care about the niche, just learn how to make a good video. Like take scripts, analyze them. Here's some secret sauce. You can take the scripts, take multiple scripts, give them to chat gpt and just ask chat gpt, why is this script good or why is this script bad? Like if it's a bad script, like if you see a video that's not doing good, you can ask chat gpt, this is the script, why do you think it flopped? And if it's a good video, you can take the script, give it to chat gpt, you can ask, this is a script, why do you think it did great? What's like the blueprint if I want to make a script like this? Once you have the blueprint, just follow the blueprint. Like you can literally get chat gpt to make a script with that blueprint. Then all that's left is editing, and there's literally no excuse of like it not being decent editing, because if I can do it on CapCut, you can, like, anyone can pretty much make decent edits. And it's not even about like having high quality 3D editing. You just need to have decent the edits that make sense. For example, um, I, I had like the right clips that I was playing at the right time. Like you just need to have an editing style that makes sense. For example, I'm talking about like Marcus Brownlee or something. I'm, including his tweets in the edit. I'm including his videos in the edit and all that, which makes sense. So just have an editing style that makes sense with your niche. Um, Once you learn all of that, then all you need is just to learn ideation, and literally everything is there. Like just go through these videos like I did, or literally just go through this video. Where is it? I lost it again. YouTube is where's the YouTube is easy video?
It's next to the Hermosi
YouTube.
one.
Yeah, here you go.
It's yep.
Ah, yeah, literally just go through this video. If you just go through this video, almost 80% of the stuff will click. That you just need a format, and you just take that format to any other niche. Like don't be a copycat. Like being a copycat on YouTube in 2025 doesn't really work. Just take a format, add a spin, take it to a different niche, and almost 9 out of 10 times it's gonna work. The 1 out of 10 time it doesn't work, just don't give up. Just try again. And then it'll probably work. But yeah, that's pretty much my advice. Like just learn how to make decent videos, and then focus more on ideation. You're almost 80% of your time should actually be spent on ideation rather
Agree.
than making the video. Yeah. Because I can even show you some channels that evil design of McDonald's, I think.
Is that a Fern video?
It's not a fun video. It is
Sounds like
someone
one.
who is trying to be fun,
Okay.
but like his quality is amazing. Like no shade to this guy, whoever like is this is an amazing channel. The quality is amazing, but I think the ideation is pretty much what's holding this guy back. Because clearly like there's nothing wrong with the account or anything. He's had viral videos. This was a pretty decent video, but there are some ideas that just I guess aren't resonating with the audience or something. Which is a shame, because these are videos that are like completely 3D, um like 3D plus 2D, like the fun style. um Really high quality, much high quality than what I did. But they're not, like, some videos just aren't doing decent because of ideation. So that's why idea matters first. Like 80% of the thing is the idea. You first nail the idea and then make a video. um and then if it's a good idea, it'll be amazing. If it's not a good idea, then it's okay, you can come up with more ideas. But yeah, that is pretty much my advice and my take on YouTube, at least based on my current experience. Obviously, it can change depending on future circumstances. But yeah.
For sure, dude. I appreciate you coming on. That's like crazy. Like your whole story is like insane to me because it's like guys doing scripts. Okay, has some success with some other channels. Tries to start on his own, gets some success a little bit on the body cam channel, and it's like, okay, you keep getting like these like little like milestones where it's like, oh, I should keep doubling, I should keep doubling down. I'm not gonna say it's like a gambler's fallacy, but it's like you keep getting those like little like dopamine hits where it's like, oh, like this is like working or this is working, and like piece by piece, like you're kind of like putting the puzzle together, and then like boom, like at least with this channel, like all the puzzle pieces kind of came in, and it's like it just kind of like off to the races. Like I definitely think you should revive this channel. I think you should, like I said, go full time or just explore like I don't know what your situation is outside of YouTube, but explore like how to like find channels with partners and run those because like you're like crazy talented, like probably one of like the more talented people I've met in the space. Like if you like can do this with CapCut and like an AI voice. That's crazy. Like no one's really doing it like on hard mode. Like you are 100% doing YouTube on hard mode.
Yeah, actually, I did not know, like, you can just go and hire a voiceover
Yep.
actor to like much later. I was like, oh no, my voice sounds shit. What should I do? And I found a voice that is like the AI voice, and it is like the most obnoxious voice on 11 Labs. I
Dude,
get
it
a lot of
is.
comments even now, in which people are like, I have Batman explaining to me about Pokimane drama or something like that. Um, and like it's like the most. Let me see if I can find a comment like that. Okay, I can't find anything. Your editing and speaking hasn't matched what's being shown. Okay, never mind. I read
They're
literally the
cooking
comment
you.
that I was not meant to read out.
Yeah,
They're
they're
cooking me.
cooking
Yeah.
you right now.
Uh, they're cooking. Oh yeah, here we go. This guy has an anime type of voice. Because it's literally an AI voice. Um, is this voice AI? Yes, it is. You can tell by the way it pronounces Akon and Boogie. Technically, even I would pronounce it wrong if I had to. Yeah. Um, Even with AI voice, even with some people calling me slop, the channel took off. But that's actually something that I'm probably going to look at as well. Changing the voiceover to like an actual voiceover guy from Fiverr or something. But yeah, I literally took the hard, like everything against me. But because I had a good topic idea, like the channel did take off.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. I mean, I think it's just really interesting how like you like again like you learn everything by yourself, and then you're like, I gotta do the ideation. I'm gonna try the faceless stuff or the branded channel based on like DBB's advice. Yeah, so like overall, like, dude, this was sick. I appreciate you coming on the call. I'm like totally like stoked that like you watched my video and like, oh, like it helped you out in some way, shape, or form, and like it got you a million views, which is cool. And like even though you said like I mean obviously the body cam stuff wasn't my involvement, but it's like making 20K off YouTube like as a beginner, let's say, is crazy. Like that's like I'm not gonna say it's
Yeah.
unheard of, but it's like, a lot of dudes would be like love to be in your position. And like you are set up to like probably like if you try really hard, you could easily do 100K this month. Or not this month, like this year, 100K this year. And like that's like not unfeasible. And then it's like, maybe you just do this full time, right? So yeah, I mean, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you telling your story. I'm super like glad that I was able to help out in some way. It's awesome that DVB was able to help as well. Yeah, I mean, lastly, like, do you have anything that you want to shout out before you go? Anything that you're doing, your Twitter, your channel maybe? And I'd love to wrap this
Uh,
up and talk afterwards.
Honestly, I mean, not really, because like I'm not in the YouTube space like other people. So like, if you go on my Twitter, you'll probably find me. I don't know, like retweeting like random stuff, or maybe like commenting. You know how those people have those threads where they like comment guide to get
Yeah,
my
yeah,
document. Like that's pretty much what you will find on my Twitter. So yeah, nothing much to link. I mean, like I would just say like if someone does want, I keep. I'm sorry that I keep closing your channel, but yeah, I guess I would just say like just go through your channel. Don't close it like I did. Just go through 3 4 videos, and you'll thank me, or maybe, and they'll definitely thank you for going through like these videos. So yeah, that is all pretty much
yeah.
from my side.
I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go. Hey, if you liked this video that's uploaded on Twitter or YouTube, follow me on Twitter. Number one, check out his channel because it's pretty interesting because he's gonna be reviving it. So like it actually be interesting from an audience perspective how you do that. Or maybe don't because you'll mess up with the viewer profile. And then yeah, I mean if last call to action, if anyone else has been helped from my free content on both Twitter or YouTube, because there's exclusive threads on Twitter you can't get on YouTube, and there's exclusive videos on YouTube that are not on Twitter. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to do more of these calls and see how I've helped you because this is super interesting, and it's kind of a cool case study that like everything that you need to get successful on YouTube is like free. Like, correct me if you're wrong, but like you didn't. Well, obviously you didn't pay for my channel. You just found it. And then you also didn't pay for DVB's thread. You just found that, and like those are both free resources that have helped you make like $20,000, million views, like this video, like the first video on this channel, and like have like a pretty successful like channel here.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you don't need to pay for anything. Like even for your editing software as well. I used the free version of
Yeah,
CapCut. I used the free version of 11 Labs. I guess I did pay for the thumbnail, but like that's $5. I think you can do that. I mean, you don't have to pay for that either anymore. Like you can just ask ChatGPT. You can just take a thumbnail, give ChatGPT the thumbnail, and it can generate for you. Like even the free version can make 3 pictures per day, I think. So yeah, you don't have to spend anything, and you can make videos like kind of like I did.
yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be ending now, and we will talk later.
Yeah.